Just in time for MLK Day, there is a powerful new traveling exhibit. It's opening this weekend at the Children's Museum of Atlanta. It is called Aim High, Soaring with the Tuskegee Airmen. Karen Kelly, the museum's director of exhibits and education, is here with me now. Karen, good morning to you, and congratulations on the launch of this new exhibit.
Thank you. We are very, very excited about the exhibit.
I mean, the
And I
timing
am
is
personally very excited about the exhibit because it's a lot of fun.
yeah, so tell me all about it. I mean, the timing could not be more perfect. I'm sure it was
Right.
intentional, but what can folks expect if they
Right.
come down there this weekend?
So, what you can expect when you come down this weekend is a really wonderful layered experience. You can fly a plane. You can learn some of the piloting skills. The children can play and learn some piloting skills. They can have fun learning and building their sorry, we're not robots, rockets, and launching them so they can practice aiming and also their science skills. This exhibit is a fun layering of great activities that are just fun to do, as well as learning certain science and STEM skills. Like when you aim a rocket, you're doing engineering, even though you don't even know that. And you can design and redesign your paper airplanes and see how far they can go. On top of that, there is a wonderful history component to this as well about the Tuskegee Airmen. I am personally excited about this because the Tuskegee Airmen is such a great story of amazing heroes from World War II. And it's also a story that's very much personal to Atlanta. The Tuskegee Airmen flew in World War II. Later on, the pilots became pilots for Delta Airlines and flew for Delta. So it's both a national story and an Atlanta story. So it's very exciting to have that and be able to offer that to guests. Some of the fun things for adults in the exhibit is as you're looking at the exhibits about the Tuskegee Airmen, there are actual artifacts. So you will be seeing a sewing kit that the pilots took with them as they flew to mend and repair their uniforms, or possibly even their parachutes, as well as a manual for one of the airplanes. So it also shows how those pilots and what they did inspired future generations to become astronauts and airplane designers, and just moving us forward. Actually, to follow up on what Governor Kemp said, helping raise everybody up. So it is exciting and fun, and I hope you will have a chance to come down. If you've got a child, bring them on down.
I got a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old. We are always looking for something to do on the weekends, so we'll check it out. How long is this exhibit going to be around?
This exhibit is up through the mid May. So you'll have plenty
Okay.
of chances to see it, and all the other really fun things for your 1 and 3-year-olds to do in the museum. This is all about learning through play. People don't understand so much that kids actually, when they are playing, they are learning things. They're learning science, they're learning art, they're also learning to play well with others and collaborate. So it is a lot of fun, but there's also learning behind it. We also have public programs. So this weekend, MLK weekend, I also want to shout out that we will be having an actor do the MLK speech for the children visiting the museum.
Very good.
So a kind of a nice space for the kids to come who maybe don't have quite the attention span to stand for a parade, but if parents want to have them come hear the speech in a child friendly space.
Hey, Karen, finally, I mean, the Tuskegee Airmen, they broke barriers in aviation and in American history. What kind of conversations do you hope this sparks, beyond just the museum, but when kids head home? I mean, it can really carry over to the dinner table, too.
It really can. I think the conversations I hope they will have is about how, if you're persistent and you keep trying, you get there. You know, this took a long time for the airmen to be even allowed to be pilots. I think that some of those conversations about how, if you really care about something and you keep trying, you can make it happen. Also, that um, I'm sorry, that's a really good question. So I'm having to pause and think about it. And I know you don't have a lot of our time. I think also just about the excitement of it, and the fun of it and the learning as well. Just having conversations about what it felt like to pretend to be a pilot. That kind of role play is really important to kids and helps them understand things.
I appreciate your thoughtfulness, Karen, and I think this exhibit, if you go down there and see it for yourself, is going to open up the opportunity for thoughtfulness and conversation for families across Atlanta. So go check it out. You said this weekend until mid-May. What's your website for folks who need more information?
childrensmuseumatlanta.org.
All right, very good. Congratulations again on the exhibit, and have a great weekend.
Thanks, you too.